No, I'm on the playground right now. I love how I take damage. Thank you for the bolt. Oh wait, let me turn on my music. 5 kills, not bad. I reloaded. You know what? I don't care. Are you kidding me? 5 kills and I get wrecked by a freaking no skin.
And yes, I consider that skin a fucking no skin.
Oh my god. I did not invite you. I meant Wade. I didn't mean to. So bullshit. There we go. I got it on Phil. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Hey, it's on Phil. Hopefully it'll fill this time. Why won't you fill? it's on fill. Hopefully it'll fill this time. Why won't you fill? Oh my god.
Oh no.
Well, that's kind of dicky to put him right there in front of him.
Right?
That's kind of mad dicky to do that.
Uh-huh.
Now you should put him like around turns, like right here on this turn. Where we going with it? Down?
Yeah, we can go to that other build you were building. And then go left. Yeah. Yo, hopefully we can get like a loop-de-loop.
We should make it shorter.
We should put another one here. Another jump, bounce pad.
Yeah, I got the bounce pads right here. I'm gonna go find another car. That destroyed mine. What up, Cincinnati? Launch pad. You want to raid someone else? We'll do a raid when we get a lot of people in here. It's not going to be that much of a active stream, I think, because we're going to be doing we're going to be staying in this thing. We got like 2 minutes, guys. We're gonna have like a 30-minute race film.
Wait, hold on. King.
Yo.
There's 3 bouncers on the ending part. You see it?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Let me try this.
Got one person watching. Welcome to the stream.
This is gonna be the best race course ever.
Deadshot. Yeah, whatever, man. I was trying to get him to do a raid on somebody else. Like, I'm all against self-promotion. I don't like it. You're gonna invite me, but there's no more room.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
What's up, man?
I have to go after this one. It's getting late, but...
What's up, Hollywood? Iron Finder.
Yo, what's up? I'm a nub.
Nub. What a nub.
I'm a nub. Are we gonna play Playground or what are we playing? What?
Anybody know how to put it on Phil?
No,
put it
I
on
think it's a glitch, I'm pretty sure.
Well, how do you do it?
Like,
I remember I've done it before, but it's
no,
I did
don't
it.
think you can do it.
I was able to do it last time it was out.
I don't know, maybe it's a bug and they haven't fixed it yet. He's in a party with me, so I don't know if it's just a game or not. No, I'm sorry about killing you, like for real, Hollywood. Sorry. No, it doesn't matter in the dude. I like this bunny rabbit over here doing twist. My cousin has that skin. I like that's my favorite skin. It's out of the weird thing.
this skin is my first skin I got.
Welcome back to
It's the
another
first
video.
skin I got.
Playgrounds came out today,
Isn't
and you might have some problems
that only came out once, right?
trying to play it on Phil,
So far.
because usually it'll say don't Phil. But what you want to do is you want to leave the party, and then it says Phil, and if you want to have a friend,
MrWeenie.
friend join you, and then, but then you know same thing. You just leave the party, and you have Phil, and you can get however many friends in here. You know, we'll have the fourth random.
Okay, it didn't work. Bring it here, boy. So ugly, nigga. I just kidding, bro. That's fucking gay as hell. Who the fuck can I join the? Who the fuck can I join the lab, bro? Life. Oh yeah.
Today, boys and girls, we're going to be taking a look at the Recurve RDA/RSA. It's made by Wutopo and Mike Vapes. And Mike Vapes, if you're watching this, man, you done good on this. 0.18 ohms in here right now. I'm vapor on the Pulse 80 watt, by the way. But yeah, 0.18 ohm, and I'm vapor only at 35 watts. 35 watts with a 0.18 ohm build. I'm going to go ahead and take a rip for you. Oh yeah, airflow wide open. That's 35 watts. I'm going to show you again. Wow, wow. You can't even see me. God almighty. I'm impressed. I'm impressed, one, because this is a single coil RDA. Two, it vapes like a dual coil RDA. I think this is meant for that vapor that wants to save on battery life, that prefers to use single coils, that's looking for something that kicks out the flavor. And that's affordable. And that's easy to build on. I mean, you could go on and on and on for this device. And instead of doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and show you this bitch right now. Yeah, buddy. So here's the packaging. Your Wotopo Recurve RDA is going to come in. Inside that packaging, you're going to receive your Recurve RDA. Comes with an extra plastic Curvy 810 drip tip, a Delrin 510 drip tip adapter, a solid gold-plated 510 pin, 4 extra Phillips head screws, 2 extra O-rings, 3 pre-built Clapton-style coils. You get 2 coiling rods, a 3mm and a 2.5mm. Comes with organic cotton, a Phillips head screwdriver, and last but not least, a Recurve user manual. Personally, I've seen 5 different color options for this puppy chucker. You could use the gold with the gold flake drip tip, matte gunmetal with a black drip tip, matte black with a red drip tip, blue with the purplish drip tip, or rainbow with the bluish green drip tip. The Recurve is primarily made of stainless steel. She's 24mm in width at the base and about 31mm in length. At the base, it comes pre-installed with a gold-plated protruding squonk pin. Also down at the base, you got smooth 510 threads, and it says Mike Vapes Recurve Wotofo.com. At the top of the device, you get this curvy acrylic 810 drip tip that's pre-installed, and I gotta say, super duper comfy, man. Inside there, you get your O-ring, nice size O-ring, and this sucker, it fits good. Not super snug, not super loose, just right. On one side of the barrel, you got 6 holes. On the other side, you got 6 holes. And in order to adjust the airflow, all you got to do is just turn to the right. And it closes it off, closes it off, closes it off. And then turn to the left, opens it up, opens it up, opens it up. And another thing I want to point out, you got notches inside this barrel. So it keeps this barrel into place. If you spin it all the way to the right, it opens up. If you spin it in the middle, it closes it off. And if you spin it all the way to the left, we're back to where we started. But she's never going to spin in place, guys. It stops in one direction like I just showed you. It stops in the other. So if you want to unscrew this bad boy, you just turn it all the way to the right and then turn from there. Now here's the barrel just by itself, and I want you to see how thick the freaking barrel walls are. They got to be about 2mm thick, man. This is the thickest barrel that I've seen, definitely since the Rebel. It may be even thicker than the Rebel. I could be wrong, but because these barrel walls are so thick, you're going to get great flavor. And here's another thing that's going to increase the flavor. The freaking chamber doesn't start until here. So from here to here, that's how small the chamber is, guys. And you got one notch in here on one side, one notch in here on the other. And that's what keeps this barrel in place. And on the outside of the freaking barrel, you got Recurve engraved. Nice clean engravings, and I'm just digging the shape of this. Love the curve it's got going on. I know all that's going to be subjective, but I dig it. Now on to the deck section. Loving this deck section, man, and I love the finish. It's got this media blast style finish. Digging it. But you got these half pipes, right? Look at that. Check it out. And you got your airflow that goes on one side of the coil, hits the other side of the coil, so your coil's going to be sitting here. You got 4 lead slots, okay? They include 4 lead slots because if you want to wrap your coil to the right, it'll be compatible. If you want to wrap your coil to the left, it'll still be compatible. Big pro. So yeah, your coil's going to be sitting in the middle. You got your airflow that hits one side of the coil, airflow that hits the other. You got your wick slots right here, your little wick wells. And then you get your squonk pin. And when you squonk this sucker, I'm going to show you this in a second. Yeah, you can squonk all the way up to these little half-pipe posts, and it's not going to leak out of these airflow slots, guys. Alrighty, so the coil that I'm going to be using today is from a company called Ohm Science. They sent me some of their coils. Very classy packaging. And the one I'm going to be using today, you guys see it. It's their version of the alien coil. And I'll tell you what, it is killer. Alrighty, so here's the 3mm coil routing tool that Mike Vapes and Wotopo included. And let me show you why they included this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and slide my coil down the end, all the way down to the end. Okay, and see how it curves and goes all the way down? You want to make sure you cut your leads right there, even, about even. And your coil is going to fit in this RDA perfectly every time. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and insert my coil. Watch this. Boom. Go ahead and tighten down my leads. And look at that. Look how perfect the freaking coil sits, man. Every time, every time, every time. That's how easy it is to build on this thing. And what I went ahead and did was I glowed the coil out, make sure that it's glowing from the inside out. Another thing I want to point out, these connection screws, they're front to back. Another big pro. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and squonk her and just show you that she won't leak. That juice is going to go all the way over to the top, and it's not going to come out of these slides. Look at that. It may come out this side or this side, but that won't matter because I'm gonna have the barrel on there. And if you get a little bit of leftover juice in there, when you go to pull on it, it's gonna suck that juice right back to where the wick and the quill are. Killer design, man. Go ahead and pop the barrel on there, and the way I like to do it is I'll twist it a little bit, and it'll fall into place. And you'll know it's sit right because first of all, it's gonna be flush, and second of all, I can turn it all the way to the left, it's gonna stop. I can turn it all the way to the right, it's gonna stop. I'm gonna go ahead and knock the cons out for this device because I only found a couple, or a few at most. But the first con and the biggest con to me for this device, the screws are garbage. I've already stripped the first set that came with it pre-installed. But yeah, that's the biggest con that I can come up with. Everything else, super subjective. And then the second con, yes, this is nitpicky, but the gold version, the blue version, they're polished, they're freaking chromed out, shiny, whatever you want to call it. Because they're that way, you are going to see every dirt speck, every fingerprint. I'm an OCD vapor. Shiny stuff, I like.